Hello everyone, and welcome back to another MX Simulator video. It's been a while since I last played this game, and in fact, I'm not actually playing it right now. This time I have it pre-recorded because I've kind of... well, really, I haven't played it basically since the last video I made, which was like, what, almost a year? Yeah, almost a year ago. And then starting in the whatchamacallit, the new Supercross season, I decided to pick it back up again, because at this point, yeah, I think I'll play this game a lot more now, because I think that I can actually be pretty decent at it if I play it a lot more. Because I've actually just played this game off and on since I first got it. So yeah, right here this is the 2018 San Diego track, and I was having a really hard time with this track when when it was first released, but I was like, man, I want to be able to do this track. So I was doing a lot of time trials on it and practicing, because I thought I thought this track would be just fun to try to really learn. So that's what I'm doing right here. Oh yeah, kind of missed a gear shift right there. But this race is actually from 2 days ago, at least when I'm recording this video. And I think I may as well spoil it. My fastest lap in this video, in this demo, is, I think, I just have the little thing up here, right here. Fastest lap is a 1:10.148, which my fastest lap at this point on this track is a 1:08, which which is good for me, and of course on a 250, because I'm still uncomfortable with the power of a 450, and I end up winning this race, and I don't know if it's... I must have just got a real sorry lineup, because the people I'm racing against here, they just weren't doing very well. But I'm not even sure if they're actually racing, but there are at least 5 people actually who made the... Actually 4 people went through all 7 laps, including myself. Then 1 person went 6 laps. So the game counts it as what would be a win. I would get rewards or whatever, a trophy for doing it, so I'll count it as a win in my book. Right there, I wanted to get that on off. This track was pretty tough. That last section, in order to... I don't know how the pros are really able to do it. I bet if I just really put my mind to it, and with some practice, I'll be able to get it. But they're able to get the on-off. They're like 2 back there, and the first jump leading up to it is really tiny. It doesn't really get you high enough, so you need to go insanely fast, which I was very uncomfortable. And in this video, I never take the upper line in that section back there, just because even to this day, I can't get enough speed to really cleanly land on top of that tabletop. But the reason why I ended up winning this race was because I was insanely consistent throughout this whole race. I actually don't end up crashing at all, even though it looks like I'm about to right there. But this entire race I go without crashing, which is unheard of. And let's see, on the little thing right here, I had the best worst lap, which was good, with a 1:11.585, which will be on the 5th lap, so you can look out for that, I guess. And my standard deviation for consistency was 0.47. Wait, was that 0.457? Which the next lowest standard deviation was from a Trakey Metz, who came in with a 7.434. I don't remember what that. I don't remember how to explain what that means, and I'm not even sure if I remember what that means, because I did take statistics, but I just know that it means that I was consistent, which I'm kind of proud of. Like I can kind of just, with racing games, I can get into a really, really good rhythm, as long as I don't have to really think about what other riders are doing, which, you know, kind of makes sense and I guess is with everybody. But once I just like get clocked in, I can just keep going. And I listen to the engine of whatever kind of vehicle I'm using, and I just get used to the rhythm of the track. And then if there is someone in front of me who I need to pass, I'll try to pass them without, like, indirectly, but, you know, just kind of non-confrontational, because right now I'm still don't have the greatest handling of my bike. But yeah, I've been playing this game again. You might, you know, see more videos on it coming up. And yeah, this reminds me that you know, since I left, they added a road into the whatchamacallit, the pro races. And the reason why I didn't crash right there is because I have my front suspension at a really like really stiff, so it supports me when I end up almost going over the bars. But yeah, I really like racing with the road on. Let's see, how would I describe it? It's just real. It feels even more engaging. I don't know how else I would say it, but I really like the addition of the road in online racing. And also how they kind of cleaned it up, JLV cleaned it up so the ruts aren't as huge. Because I don't know what Euro setting this is on, I'm thinking like 7. But if this was before the update, these ruts would be like huge. So I'm glad to see that, like, too huge to really use, so I'm glad to see that that's been improved on since I last played. But yeah, I think it was this track and I forgot the other track is called. I don't know, I don't think it was the last track, but the track before that one I was having a lot of trouble on. Whatever, the one that had like the table on a really small corner. And I think like maybe later on in the season I'll go back to that track and try to practice it too. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on playing this, see if I can get better. I'm gonna focus on having the best, you know, the greatest consistency. I threw a little whip there. And by the way, I don't play in first person. Ooh, I feel the view. I still don't play in first person. I want to see that whip from a third person perspective, backup camera. It's just the signature Kyle style. That's the exact same way that I whip in Alive, which I guess is appropriate. But like these guys behind me were running significantly fast. Well, were running, I should say, but ran significantly faster laps than I did the entire race. Like this guy who left early. Just can rewind it to when he was going. This guy with a... Here we go. This guy hitting a 103.8. Actually, I need to rewind it all the way back. Like, I can't even... My best was a 108, and there's no way I can get that fast at this point in time. This camera needs to be knocked up a little bit. But yeah, I want to be able to hit that line on my 250. A lot of people were going into the inside, but I was going to the far outside to make the first triple. You can triple out here on a 250. I haven't been able to do it yet. On a 450, you can cut to the inside right there and make this triple. Was this his fast lap? I don't think this was his fast lap. I can't imagine how it could be. If you just... Ah, I guess that was. He was all over the place, so am I really that slow? I don't know, it's probably fine. But, yeah. So, maybe, be seeing more from this game later on. And, I thank you all for watching. And... I guess that's about it. So, until next time, this has been KRDJMTC, and I'll see you later.